better get in line. Won't go another day of wasting any time. I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter.
What is good, everybody? What is up? How y'all doing? Sorry I haven't been around. I've been really tired lately, and I've been just really tired from work, getting my butt kicked, and it's been really hot out. So I've been really tired and all. Sorry about I haven't been on. So I got a little ranting and raving to do today. Toner hit a home run. So this is what my rant's going to be right now. It is about Apple TV. Like, right now, I cannot watch the Phillies game. Can't stream the Phillies game, can't watch the Phillies game. Ain't allowed to do nothing because too many people want to own part of it. So I can't watch it. It's on Apple TV. I'm not buying all these things to watch one game. I mean, like, it is really getting out of hand that we had to sit here. You got to buy Apple TV so that when you can watch the Phillies, or you had to buy friggin' I don't friggin' know what kind of other friggin' streams there are. I'm just getting tired of it. They should do it back in the day and have like a Prism. And if anybody don't know what Prism is because you're too young, it was like HBO. But it streamed the Phillies games, all of them, the Flyers, all of them, and when you couldn't see them. You know what I mean? And that's the problem right there. You know, bring back Prism. Bring back one damn stream that's going to be streaming all the games. You know, for Phillies. Phillies, Flyers, Eagles. It don't matter. They had on Prism, they had a talk where they just talk Eagles. They had on Prism, they had a talk where they just talked all hockey streams. They had a talk for the Phillies. And that's what they did. They had a talk with the Sixers. And that's what the Prism used to do. Stream all this stuff. You got Apple TV and you have all this stuff, and it's unreal. It is stupid. I can't stand it. I'm over it. I'm over spending all this money. For what? For what? One game? What's up, Star Wars? Tornado home run, all right. Daniel's in the building. What's up, Daniel? It's a Philly thing. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over that you can't watch a sport. I'm done with it. And then they're going to sit there and say, hey, you know, you got to pay for all this. And it's just unreal. What's up, Randy? Yeah, I got my rants. I'm pissed, Randy. I am so pissed I can't watch the Phillies game. I got home in time for the first pitch, you know? And what happens? I can't stream it. Want to know why? Because a god darn stupid ass friggin' Apple TV and friggin' all these. I'm just done with it. Roku. Yeah, it's just, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to sit here and spend all this money on there. I'm done. I'm not doing it. I mean, they used to just be so easy. But now everybody wants their little hand in the freaking cookie jar. And people are going to pay for this. And they shouldn't. If you don't buy it, guess what? If you don't buy it, guess what? They will go back to normal. It does, Randy. It really does suck ass. It's horrible. Yeah, I'm done with it, Randy. I really am. Yeah, I'm not doing all that stupid shit. Really ain't. I mean, if people are going to sit here and pay for every little friggin' thing, I mean, when's enough going to be enough? I can't enjoy to watch the Phillies because Apple TV wants to get their hands stuck in the cookie jar and make tons of money. So now it's going to cost me $60 a month for Apple TV or whatever it costs. I'm just giving you a number. I don't even know what it costs. But, and then here you are. You're streaming and you got to freaking go to a, you got to go get another stream. And then you got to go get another stream. And then you got to go get another stream. Just put it on TV, damn it. That's why Prism, when it was a away game or something, it went on Prism. You always got to watch the Phillies. You always got to watch the Eagles. You always got to watch the Sixers. And this is the problem. I know I get it. Nobody's going to... Some of these people are like, what the hell is Prism? I get you. I understand that I'm a little old, so I go back in time. Because why fuck something up if it ain't broken? Why don't you? Why are you trying to mess with it if it ain't broken? Keep it going. It is unreal. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I really don't get to watch the Phillies game tonight. Don't know who's winning. Don't know anything. I'm done with it. Because of what? Because somebody wanted to stick their hand in the cookie jar. I'm just done. So, yeah, that's the gist of it. I got a lot of ranting to go on because I'm just tired of a lot of shit. So, besides I can't watch the goddamn Phillies game, let's move to the Sixers. Now, the Sixers, everybody's coming here and everybody's going. And then they say, then they're not coming. And they're not coming. And they're coming. You know, like, what is, like, you know, Turner's supposed to be coming to the Sixers or whatever. I mean, I can't remember the names because I'm bad with names. Give me a minute. Zach LaVine. And people are like, well, where'd you see that at? If it ain't on Twitter, I don't believe it. So what happened? You hear it, you see. Zach LaVine has like 6 teams interested in him. Oh, I don't believe that one. Here's one that says Zach LaVine, the Sixers are not involved in them. So I'm going to believe that one because that's what I believe in. Like, you don't even want to listen to any sports at all. You want to listen to Twitter because Twitter knows all. Like, that just drives me batshit crazy. Only Twitter knows. Nobody else should know. Only Twitter. If I don't see it on Twitter, it don't exist. Like, what are we doing, guys? Like, come on. Twitter is not the whole mighty grail over here, all right? There's other people that are going to put content out and tell you, hey, this is going to happen. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know. Sure, yeah, we're streaming. We always stream on Friday. After my rant and rave, we can stream. Jerry, after my rant and rave, we can stream. I wasn't really paying attention to that. I'm sorry, but I was pissed. So now, I know there's a lot of people wanting, a lot of people on, what you call it? But, Trae Young. That's the guy, sorry. Trae Young there's a talk that Trae Young can get here. I want Trae Young. I would like Trae Young here. People are like, oh, I didn't hear that on Twitter. Oh my God, that hurt my feelings. Yo, just because it is not on damn Twitter don't mean it can't happen. I mean, stop it. Yo, Twitter's it. Only Twitter. Oh my Lord. Twitter's almighty. How? It's just another way of somebody that could be trolling and say something that they shouldn't be saying, and you believe them. That's like being gullible. You know what I mean? But, it is what it is. I mean, like, just because Twitter didn't say something don't mean it can't happen. Twitter ain't almighty. It's not. It's not almighty. It's not. Hate to say it. Hate to break the bad news to everybody, but Twitter ain't the only one that can pop up and say, here you go. This is what's breaking news. Shoot, you can get freaking breaking news over Facebook before Twitter. If you catch it in time. What is up, Hunter? What is good? I mean, I don't know why everybody just focuses on Twitter. Like, Twitter's it. Only Twitter happens. You can't do anything else because of Twitter. If I didn't see it on Twitter, it don't exist. Like, there is what they call radio stations. There actually is TV stations that will come out with, not ES. You can see ESPN, but you can also, for Sixers, there's other radio, a lot of stations you can listen to about the Eagles and all. I don't understand why you guys sit there and do that. I don't get it. I guess I'm old school. And I don't get it. I guess I never focused on one thing, saying this is it. I mean, shit, people loved MySpace back in the day. And y'all thought MySpace was the greatest. That's the only thing. It's not the end. It's not the all. It really ain't. It ain't just whatever Twitter says is that's true. Because somebody could be trolling. somebody could just blow and smoke up your ass. Because Twitter can lie to you. It's they're fishing. They're trying to catch you. And you guys find, you go hook, line, and sinker over it. Only Twitter can do it. No, it's not true. Charles is in the building. What's up, Charles? Powerful indeed. Thank you. 7 legs. Thank you so much. So I was sitting there and I'm just going on my rants. I'm so sick and tired of Apple TV and whatever streams are going to stream a baseball game or a hockey game or a Sixer game or an Eagles game. And then because they want to put their hand in the cookie jar and they want money. And everybody in here is freaking buying that shit because of what? Because you want to see it. You know, just get Prism back and go old school where you can watch your freaking goddamn sports. Charles, it was really hot here too. But you know what I mean? Like, I guess it's me. And, you know, I'm told, like, well, this is a new day and age. You got to get with the times. No. Stop buying, stop freaking freaking believing everything Twitter says. And it ain't just Twitter. You have to do your own research. You can go to Facebook and find stuff out. You can go to anywhere you want and find shit out. And everybody's like, well, if it ain't on Twitter, it hurts my feelings. You know, it's unreal. It's just weird. It's just weird to me that it's Twitter. It's weird to me that you don't believe it unless you see it on Twitter. Where did you see that at? Where did you hear that from? Well, I'm old school, so I listen to the radio a lot. You know, I'm driving, so I'm listening to the radio. Oh, I didn't see it on Twitter, so it don't exist. No. Twitter don't rule everything. It really don't. It really don't. Twitter don't rule the whole world. It's like Twitter don't exist. If Twitter didn't do it, man. Oh my God, Twitter didn't do it. It don't exist. No, that ain't how it works. Because before Twitter, there was something else. And before that, there was something else. And I get it. You guys don't even know what Prism is. I understand. But bring Prism back. Bring it back. And I get it. There's a lot of clickbaiting on Twitter. So you can't really go off of that. But it's comical. It's just unreal. It's just so comical how it goes. Now I'm going to stream. Now I'm going to go on my rant about the Eagles. You know? So this is my rant about the Eagles. So Jalen Hurts is having problems with Nick Sirianni and everybody because it was on Twitter. It comes out that Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts are arguing. They're fighting. And this is Jalen Hurts don't like this and they don't like that. And you know what? For the people that keep on saying that, stop. Just stop. Because it's not true. Just like the A.J. Brown. Everybody went. What'd they say? Oh, he's a cancer in the locker room. Because this is what happens with Twitter. He's a cancer in the locker room. He has to go. And he has to, he's a problem in this organization. What did the organization do? Sign him to a 3-year extension because he's the best wide receiver there is that the Eagles ever had. And I told you that. But guess what? You'd rather believe Twitter and all the stupid little reporters that freaking come up with the stupid freaking clickbaits. And you fall for it. Why? Now you think Jalen Hurts and freaking Nick Sirianni are freaking, they're not seeing eye to eye. Because why? Clickbaiting. And they make you, because they put it on Twitter, and it hurts you. And you go, what do you do? What do you guys do? Oh, my God, it's on Twitter. It has to be true. But it's false. It is false. It's not true. Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni are not fighting. They're not. Now, I'm not saying Nick Sirianni's job ain't at stake. So maybe his head is everywhere. He has to worry about the defense. He has to worry about the special teams. He has to worry about a lot more shit where he can't just, hey, Jalen, I got to just sit here and, root you on. I'm worried about my job. And that's a possibility. And that could be the problem. But you all get this clickbait and love it. You're like, oh my God, this is the story. Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni, just like AJ Brown, was false. It was false. Told you it was false. Told you he's the best wide receiver that the Eagles ever had. What did they do? Signing him to a 3-year extension. Everybody on here, what did you do? I seen a lot of you do it. You went in there and you said, oh my Lord, I got caught on the clickbait. And it was false. It was wrong. Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni is wrong. Just totally wrong indeed. It is clickbait at its best. That's what friggin' Twitter does. It's clickbait. It gives you a story and you fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker. You fall for it because that's the gullible part, because you want the scoop in sports. It don't matter what sport it is, you want it first. And you all get caught up in the clickbait on Twitter. You all want the clickbait. Thank you, Charles. I gotta go through it, Charles. You know what I mean? I have to, it's been building up. Like I had nothing, and I can't stream the Phillies game because of Apple goddamn TV. And that just sucks. Because they want to get put their hand in the cookie jar, and that pisses me off. The Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts, I felt nothing. And there's a lot of people on here like, oh my God, this is bad. You know what I mean? I wish I could be streaming the Phillies game today, but damn, I can't because it's on Apple TV, and I'm not buying all these fucking goddamn things. I'm not. Now, when the Eagles get out there, guess what? Oh, you're going to see Apple TV. You're going to see this. You're going to see that. And it's bullshit, man. It's just bullshit. Yeah, I don't think it's true, Mike. I really don't. I think it's clickbait. I think it's wrong. Be just like Mike, to be honest with you, and this is the truth. AJ Brown, was he cancer? Was he really? Was he the problem? No, because guess what? They gave him an extension. Now everybody wants to say this is friggin' a problem. That's what people do. Reporters get paid to they're making a splash. If they go there and say, nothing's wrong with the Eagles, nothing's wrong with the Sixers, nothing's wrong with the Phillies, nothing wrong with the Flyers. It's all honky-dory over here. Everybody seems like a big family. Guess what? Mike, it don't sell. It doesn't sell. They clickbait, they lie until they die because they got to make their money. So they stretch it out. They stretch the truth. There is none to go on over it. If you want to know the truth, I think Nick Sirianni is scared that he's about to lose his job. He's going to lose his job. And he's worried about it. Raf's in the building. What's good, What's good, Raf? And I get it. I understand. Not a lot of people are going to see it my way. But you're going to wait. When you find out that nothing was there, then what? You're not going to say a damn thing. You're not going to say, well, I'm sorry, Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, Nick Sirianni. I fell for it. Nobody's going to say that shit. Nobody's apologizing to AJ Brown for falling for it. You know what I mean? Because this is what they do. This is what a reporter does. That's why I said, people are like, oh, well, you're part of reporting. No. Yeah, we have our own opinions. But when you get paid $75 million more, Mike, guess what? Kind of goes out the window. If you're going to pay him more money, it kind of goes out the window. Because guess what? T.O. didn't get paid. He was a problem. They said it was a problem. And if you said, okay, that's clickbaiting. You know how it ain't clickbaiting? Because he was suspended. You know how it ain't clickbaiting? Because guess what? They didn't give him the raise and they let him go and they took a freaking punch in the mouth with the fine. They didn't give him an extension. What is good? How you doing? Listen, it doesn't matter who it comes from. It's clickbaiting, Mike. If they go, I got my pom-poms in my hand, and I'm going to go rah, rah, rah. Guess what? I'm not doing my job. I'm not. If I'm a cheerleader and they already think Dave is a cheerleader for the Eagles already. You know what I mean? They already think he's a cheerleader. So guess what? They always say, hey, you're a cheerleader. You're not. What you going? It is just false. It's just false. That's the problem. You don't go give somebody a 3-year deal worth $75 million. If he's a problem, if he's a cancer in the locker room, you handle him like Tio. You handle it like in Tio. You don't give him an extension and say, you know what, buddy? Oh, it's all good. You don't do that. I fucking hate that you have a dumb box as a GM and owners that don't bring up starters. Yeah, I get your point there, Vic. Vic. Okay, Mike, I won't say it no more. I don't know what to tell you. It's fake. I mean, if you believe everything you read and you believe everything you hear, then that's good. Okay, you believe it. I don't. So if the Eagles go win a Super Bowl and you can see freaking Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni hugging and kissing, guess what? What are you going to say then? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. And he's telling me to stop clickbait and tell him to put the clickbait. Yeah, I get it. But I don't believe the story. That's me. You guys want to believe it? That's good. I don't believe it. I think it's false. No, nobody's there. Nope. You're right, Mike. Nobody's there. You are right. But I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is the greatest quarterback ever. I'm not saying Nick Sirianni is the greatest coach ever. Nick Sirianni could be having problems knowing he might be on his way out. And Jalen Hurts and him are not talking because he's panicking that he could lose his job. It could be different. I mean, if you believe every story you hear, there's a lot of stories. Hey, Nick's. Hey, Nick could be on his way out. I'm not saying that. Nick could be on his way out. If he has a beginning of the year, if he has a bad time, he could be fired, and Kellen Moore or Vic Fangio could take his spot. Yes, hands down, could happen. Yeah. So you got to do your research, Mike. Just because one person says it doesn't mean it's true. Doesn't mean that. You know what I mean? That's all. Do your research. That's all I'm saying. Do your research. Don't go listen to one guy and only one guy because maybe he's wrong. Maybe, like, he misunderstood. No, I think Nick Sirianni could be on his way out. If Nick Sirianni has a bad game, right? A bad couple of games in the beginning, he could be let go. But for people just to sit there and say, oh, now Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni are butting heads, I just think it's wrong. Just like they said A.J. Brown was a cancer in the locker room. They come to find out they were wrong. So what did 94-1 do? They kept on saying that A.J. Brown was a cancer in the locker room. And so what did A.J. Brown do? He went to the source. He said, tell me the person. How about you talk? And you know what the guy did? He shut up. He shut his mouth. Because he didn't want to deal with A.J. Brown. He couldn't handle it. Couldn't cut the mustard. Ike Reese had to talk to him, and the guy behind the microphone hid as he ran his mouth. Oh, how bad A.J. Brown was. And he hid like a little kid. And you know what? There's Ike Reese saying, yo, man, if you're going at him, go at him. But he shut his mouth. Didn't say nothing to him. That's the problem. Yes. Sometimes you'll listen to Howard Eskin. Some like, yeah, Panero, yep. And you're going to listen to ESPN. I understand it, Mike. You're going to listen to all them guys, but you have to. All I'm saying is really think about it. Not just go with one guy. I mean, is there a lot of stories? Yeah. But is Nick Sirianni just more hitting the panic button that he's worried about him getting fired? I mean, he already didn't have a good, when he first came to Philly, he didn't really have a good talk. You know, talking about we're going to be a flower and we're going to bloom. You know what I mean? So, I mean, everybody has, listen, you're going to listen to reporters. Just everybody is not as, I just don't think it's that big of a deal. What's up, normal guy? Yeah, so I've been on the Phillies about I can't watch it on Apple TV. I've been on the Sixers that everybody just follows Twitter. I was just going on my rants. It's me. And I get it, Mike. It's me. I'm old school and I'm just going to be old school. You know, I don't believe everything I hear. I don't believe everything I hear. I actually go and I look at it and I do my research, and like the T.O. incident. When the T.O. was bad, what happened? He was suspended. He was friggin' kicked out of the team. You know what I mean? Carson Wentz kicked off the team. You know what I mean? Actions have to happen. The Sunday game is on Roku. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Mike. You're old as me. You're older. I think you're a little older than me. But you remember the friggin' oh my God, what was that fucking stream? What was that TV? What was that stream I've been yelling about? Prism. That's it. I had to ask Miss Halftime and she didn't even get to answer me. I just had to think about it. Prism. Remember Prism, Mike? Boom. Hockey games. Boom. Eagles games. Boom. Phillies games. Boom. Sixers games. What did they do? They also talked sports. They also talked about it. They had their own like ESPN in Prism. And you got to hear them curse because it was Prism. Yeah, but you know what? When you go by Apple TV and you go by Roku and you go by all these channels for one or two streams, is it really worth it? Yeah, Prism. Prism was the shit back in the day. Bring it back, baby. Yeah, pro wrestling was on Prism. Yes, it was. That's when you really, but you got to see some stuff when it was on Prism. Now, you heard them curse and all. But Prism was awesome. They should bring it back. Bring it back. You want to bring something back? Bring that back. Say all Philly sports go right to Prism. And like I said, people don't know it. It was like HBO. But they talked sports. You watch wrestling on Prism. They had like inside the minds of all of them. Yeah, Bob Backlund, Hulk Hogan, yup. All the old timers. Yep, Mike. But it was, you were always on Prism. Because that's when you got to watch the Phillies and you got to watch freaking the Sixers, the Flyers. You know what I mean? Like, buying all these other apps is bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and stick my money in all these apps just to watch one or two games. What's it, $30, $40 for every app? Think about it, man. It's unreal. This is getting out of control with all of it. It's all about the money, Mike. It really is. It's all about the money, and they don't care about the fans no more. They want to friggin', hey, I want to stick my hand in a cookie jar. I want to stick my hand in a cookie jar. Give me the money. And it's unreal. Bring back Prism. Let them friggin' stream all the baseball, hockey, and the Sixers, and that'll fix all the issues. It really will. It'll fix all the issues. You know? But now everybody wants a little piece of the pie. They're going to charge you $60, $30 for every little app, and it's going to cost you. You get to watch them twice, and is it worth it? No, it's not. That's my biggest rant of the night. These friggin' TV friggin' apps are trying to get more money out of you. For what? Just for what? Over 1 or 2 games? Yup, now they're charging you to watch. Yup, Mike. It's all about the money. Show me the money. And it's just bullshit. Stop it with this. You know what I mean? Like, people need to put their foot down. Stop buying these apps and you'll get the sport. Because they're going to go, oh my God, it didn't pan out. It didn't pan out. You know what I mean? It didn't pan out. You can't keep on buying all these apps to watch the games. It's uncalled for. They're just trying to take all your money over what? 1 or 2 games? Just ridiculous. But see, and I know young kids are going to like, what the hell's Prism? You know what I mean? Like, me and Mike knows what Prism is. I don't know if there's a lot of people in here that know what Prism was, but I mean, it was a classic. I mean, you got to see the behind the scenes of Mike Smith, and they would do behind the scenes once a week. I think it was once a week of a Philly behind the scene of him and talk to him how he grew up and all. And this is what they do like every once a week. You know what I mean? They did that. They did that for the Flyers. They did that for the Eagles. They did that because they wanted you to know what the team was and who the team was and who the players were. That's why Prism was so awesome. To get you upset. Mike, you didn't get me upset, buddy. You really didn't. You're awesome. Thank you for hanging in there with me and all. You didn't get me upset. This is what I love doing, Mike. I love talking sports. I love the conversation. You can see it one way. It's cool that you see it one way, and I see it a different way. That's how it works. You didn't get me upset. I love you trying to show me your way. I love it that you're trying to show me your way. That's what I want. If everybody agreed with me, then it wouldn't be that great of I'd be just a jackass. You know what I mean? You have a great night, Mike. Appreciate you for stopping in and hanging out with me for a little bit. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, this Apple TV and all these friggin' other streams, it's getting out of hand. Does anybody else agree with this? I mean, how bad is it getting? You know what I mean? Like, how bad is it getting that you got to spend $30 just to watch 2 games for the year. I mean, now, if you heard a rumor, if it didn't go through Twitter or X or whatever the hell you want to call it, what happens? Oh, it's fake. It's fake because we don't know any other way of saying it. You know what I mean? And I don't believe in that. You have to do your research. Just don't believe whatever freaking Twitter says or X or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Just don't believe in it. It's not going to be, that issue. So I had to. This is my rant. I had to go on a rant. I was ticked about this stuff. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. I love when people come back with me and give me their point of view. Guess what? That's good conversation. Love it. I know if you're mad at me because if you don't agree with everything I believe in or what I think, I understand. It's cool to me. Because if it's, you're right every time, then that ain't how it all works. What's good, Cam? How you doing? So I don't, if you disagree with me, that's fine. That is awesome. I love the contacts. If you like Apple TV and all these other streaming all these sports, and you pay for it, and you like, well, this is awesome. They had something better back in the day, and they broke it. Should have Prism. I don't know what Prism. I don't know what they did for other, any other teams, but for me, they showed Prism had the Phillies, they had the Sixers, they had the Flyers. They talked all the sports. They went behind the scenes on all the players. It was awesome. Now I streamed about. I ranted about that. I ranted about the Eagles. Another rant I want to go on. Now, a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I'm not a big women's basketball person. I'm not really big on that. But, one of the refs going to have enough, and start banding that girl for, those big fouls. Like, she's going headhunting. She's trying to be the bad guy. She's trying to get her name bigger. She's begging to get her name bigger. So what is she doing? Making all these fouls so her name could be big time. Like, can't do that. She should be suspended and she'll learn a lesson. You know what I mean? But I want to thank you all for hanging out with me and listening to my rant for an hour. I'm done with my rants. I just wanted to rant for an hour because I haven't been on. I've been really, the heat's been kicking my ass at work, and then there was really nothing to stream, so I've been really, really tired because of the heat. So I just figured I'd chill out for 2 days. I've been streaming for a week and a half. That I had to take the 2 days off just to calm down and all. But I appreciate everybody being on. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support I get. You guys are just phenomenal right now. With all my supporters, I appreciate you so much. Yeah, so thanks everybody, and I will catch you guys on a rebound. Peace. I'm out.